Any good players should want to use that. Just want to use that as motivation. You obviously want to go as high as possible, and so you obviously know who goes before you, and you remember that each time you play everybody. But obviously, just honored to be here.
What do you know about Philadelphia?
Not much. I'm from California, so I've only been there once, and it was for like 2 hours for a photo shoot in a park. Um, so yeah, not much. I know Philly cheesesteaks. That's pretty much it.
Uh, you'll get an education, I'm sure. People give lots of advice on that.
All right, guys. Anyone with questions, just raise your hand in the chat and we'll call on you. Go ahead, Zach.
Hey, Jared, congrats, man. Just a question for you. Coming from Duke, a lot of what you guys did offensively was obviously built around Kyle Filipowski. How do you think that's going to help you translate to now playing in an offense that accompanies Joel Embiid?
Yeah, I think it's a great transition for me. Obviously, playing through Flip, I learned to create space for him and just be able to let him do his work and find gaps and find ways to get open. So I think it's a great transition for me.
Go ahead, Gina.
What's up, Jared? This is Gina Mizell from the Philadelphia Inquirer. How's it going?
Going great.
Awesome, awesome. Can you just sort of take us inside what this draft process was like for you in terms of your communication with the Sixers and sort of just how you guys got to know each other before tonight's selection?
Yeah, it's funny. I didn't we didn't talk much. My agent mostly handled all that stuff. But yeah, just excited to get there and learn more about it.
Eric, I've got Keith's question over here.
Hey, how you doing, Jared?
Doing good.
Congratulations to you, man.
Thank
Sorry
you.
I couldn't get on earlier. But
It's all good.
yeah, you just tell us what people what do you want people in Philly, right now to know about you? I mean, we know, you with the fingernails painted, we know you, hitting shots and everything like that, but as a person overall, what can we expect from you?
Yeah, I do the social media, the nail painting, I do all that stuff, but basketball's obviously my main focus, and this has been my dream since I was literally like 4 years old. So I'm gonna do whatever I can just to win and bring a positive attitude and just have fun, man. I'm just joyful with life, and I try to bring that everywhere I go.
Talk about you and Tyrese Maxey, two young guards. You're a two guard. Both of you guys are on the smaller side in regards to being a two guard or whatnot. But at the same time, you guys both bring it. I mean, you both guys can produce. And can you just talk about, that's a guy that you can grow with, develop with?
For sure, man. I'm really excited just to get to know him and obviously ask questions just to see what he did to succeed so quickly. Yeah, I'm just excited to get out there and get to know him.
Go ahead, Gina.
Yeah, to kind of go back to just a lot of people talk about your infectious personality. I'm just curious where that comes from as far as family upbringing. Just where do you feel like that sort of just, yeah, the nature of your personality comes from?
Yeah, I mean, I credit my parents, my brother. They've instilled in me from a young age that just having a positive mindset can bring you a lot of places, and I try to do that everywhere I go. And it's got me to this far in my life, so I won't stop now. And even if there's a bunch of hate coming my way, I try to be as positive as possible and just continue to work and trust my work.
And then on the court, when you sort of look at the time between the end of your college season up until now, like what are the biggest things that you've worked on your game that you've tried to show NBA teams, and then maybe what is kind of the next step you think for you as start your rookie season?
Yeah, I mean, during this process, I think just showing that I can be on the ball, make reads off pick and rolls, and obviously continuing to level up my off like footwork shooting and movement shooting. But yeah, I know it's gonna be challenging with defending. I think that's the biggest challenge I get thrown at me a lot, and I'm just excited to get to learn more. And yeah, new challenge is something I'm always accepting.
Well, let's go to Austin and then Kai.
Hey Jared, welcome to Philadelphia. How would you say playing for Coach Shire and playing at Duke has sort of helped prepare you for this next level, for this moment?
I mean, I think it's everything. I mean, with Duke being such a big platform in college, obviously that comes with a lot of hate and a lot of scrutiny wherever you go. But I think that's prepared me for where I'm at, especially with Philly. So I think I'm ready for it. And yeah.
Go ahead, Kai.
Hey, what's up, Jared? Apologize if it's already been asked. We've got a lot of technical difficulties over here, but I'm curious, like, what your draft process was like leading up to this. I mean, like, did you have any conversations with the Sixers or anything like that? What kind of led up to this selection for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a busy process. I personally haven't got to talk to the Sixers, but I'm guessing my agent has, and up to this point, so I'm just excited to get out there and get to know more.
Well, let's go to David, then back to Amy.
Hey Jared, obviously the thing that jumps out at you is your release and how quick it is and how quick you sit up and get that shot off. Where did that come from? Has that always been your game? And how do you think that's going to help you at this level against some of these bigger guys in the NBA?
Yeah, I think I've been working on it for my whole life now. I think shooting's always been something I've loved to do and been good at. So I think having the quick release is going to be extremely helpful. Being a smaller guard in the league, just being able to get it off quick, and yeah, it'll help me a lot.
I mean, are you a guy who's always been kind of all throughout your life, smaller than your peer group? Were you bigger, young, and then stopped growing? What have you always kind of had to fend off the bigger guys?
Yeah, I think starting with high school, it's always been something I've been smaller, been kind of just average size. It's funny, just being 6'3" and being labeled as small. It's always fun when I hear that. But yeah, in the league, it's insane. So I'm just excited to uh, continue to work on that and find other ways to impact winning without being 6'9".
All right, we'll go to Amy and then Noah.
Jared, you mentioned your brother a little bit, and then after you were drafted, can you just talk about the motivation there with him and having him with you?
Yeah, I mean, he's the reason why I play. He got blood clots in high school, so he had to stop playing. And so he's literally the reason why I play. He stopped playing and came to Duke to be a grad assistant with me. And to have him around was everything for me. And so that's my main motivation, is just to do it for our dream. It was our dream to get drafted, and so we both did it.
All right, we'll wrap up with Noah.
Hey Jared, congrats. Your rebounding is a strength for you as a guard. I guess, have you always had a knack for that? And do you take pride in that area of your game?
Yeah, I definitely take pride in rebounding. It's something I focused on, especially towards the end of the year. Just something that I feel like another way to impact winning. A lot of our wins and losses were won and lost on the rebounding battle. So wherever I go, I try to do something else that's going to impact winning other than scoring, because your shot's not going to be on every night. So if I can grab as many boards as possible, I think that helps myself.
All right. Thanks, Jared. Really, really appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jared.